there seems to be generally a confidence level that Brady will figure out this offense and that they will adapt in some ways their offense to what suits him. But I know that, Mike T., as you look at the marriage between Brady and Bruce Arians, you have a whole other concern.
Absolutely. And talking to a lot of people around the league, this is the big X factor in terms of whether or not Tom will be successful in Tampa Bay is Bruce Arians' offense. And you could go back over a number of years, Greeny, his quarterbacks get hit a lot. Tom Brady does not like to get hit. He gets rid of the ball fast, and be it from protections or from processing information, he's really good. So how will those two factors collide? The whole league is asking that same very question because Bruce wants to get the ball down the field, get chunk plays. You hold the ball, you're going to get hit. Tom wants to get rid of it quickly, and we're going to see this unfold really with no preparation in terms of off-season, joint practices, and that first game against the Saints will be very illustrative.
No quarterback likes getting hit, but obviously when you're 43 years old, it takes on a different meaning. D. Wood, you played with Brady, albeit 20 years ago. What do you expect that to look like if they're trying to run some of these plays that take a little while to develop, and Brady winds up getting hit in the chops a couple times?
Well, clearly they're going to have to do. Brady's really been the most successful between the numbers. That's why Gronk is that. That's why Brady, lobbied to get Gronk down in Tampa Bay because he's that security blanket not only in the middle of the field but in the red zone. So my question is, with Brady, his affinity for the passing game between the numbers, who's going to work out of the slot? The tight end is going to be more featured in this offense. So there's questions because Mike T brought up a really good point. Tom Brady's strength is his ability to process information and get the ball out quickly. Well, we know in Bruce Arians' offense, they like to push the ball down the field. So how are they going to mesh the two?
Domonique, I'm thinking back. Our friend Marcus Spears was on the show, and he said, if they run an offense that gets Brady hit a lot, then that is organizational malfeasance. That would be a total failure. So should they be running? Bruce Arians, look, we all know he's got that expression, no risk it, no biscuit. He wants to throw the ball down the field. Should they be doing that with Tom Brady?
I think they have to, because not only is that what Bruce Arians like, that kind of seems like how this team is built. Like Godwin and Evans are not little slot receivers who are going to get shifty and go 6-7 yards downfield all the time. Those are big play guys. And I think that Tom Brady came down there with it in his mind that he's going to show people that his issue last year was that the issues the team had last year were not because of his talent, but because of the people around him. So I think they're going to have to risk it. And if Tom Brady gets hit a lot, I think it's going to be a problem. But that offensive line is going to have to step up, especially the rookie that they just drafted. They're going to have to protect him and find ways to let him excel, because I think that offense, while Tom Brady may not be suited for a big play offense like that, that offense, everybody else on that team is kind of suited for that style.
Mike T, make the last point here, and you were mentioning it earlier. We're less than 40 days away from the Buccaneers and the Saints opening the season head-to-head in a huge matchup in the division, and the advantage you see for New Orleans, especially Week 1.
Right. Drew Brees and Sean Payton have been together for over 14,000 snaps in their career. Bruce Arians and Tom Brady, 0. That is a massive advantage, not only in Week 1, Greeny, but early in the season. So Tampa will get better, but look for early in the season for the Saints to get out to a big lead.
Yeah, listen, I mean, one of those teams, assuming both make the playoffs, goes in as a wild card. It's a year that only has one bye in either conference. So there's really no time to start slowly for any of them. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.